What's up, Conquerors? Hope everybody's having a fantastic day. We're going to be playing some Hearts of Iron 4 here. Going to be playing Czechoslovakia, how to hold off the Germans. A democratic Czechoslovakia as well. So, spring 2026, you can see the version number here at the bottom. And let's get into it. If you guys end up enjoying this video, please drop a like. And if you want to see more action, subscribe. So, we're going to play Czechoslovakia, Iron Man mode, no reloads. Going to do historical AI focuses this way, like nothing weird happens with Germany. So, let's take a look at Czechoslovakia. The Czechoslovakia starts with a powerful army. Yeah, you don't want to mess with the Czech now. So the main goal with Czechoslovakia is we're going to build an entente of our own with Yugoslavia and Romania. Also, you're going to end up wanting to get these fort upgrades, okay? So there's really a few trees that are priorities. One are going to be the fort upgrades, and then two are going to be this political focus tree. This one's also good, but you want to move down this one to try to create your own entente. And it allows you the possibility to invade and defeat Hungary. It's actually quite important early on because what normally happens is like Germany's going to annex Austria and then they're going to get Hungary into the Axis. So if you can just wipe Hungary out, then you can go ahead and put some forts on this border. And that shortens your front line a lot rather than having to defend this entire area. So here's what we're going to start with. I actually always start off first, though, with fortification studies. The reason being, increased maximum fort level, fort construction speed, and 0.3% recruitable population. Now, you have to be careful because these national focuses down the front, they set land fort to level 7. So it's not +7, it just sets it to 7. But I still will get this first, just because I'm going to need some recruitable population. And then I'm basically going to blitz this strategic decisions tree to get to taking out the Romanians. So, or sorry, the Hungarians. The Romanians would actually probably kick my butt. So we can go ahead and line our guys up just so they get to max planning. As far as research, want to go with support weapons, upgrade our weapons, get increased research speed, and increased production. So, starting off, you can either start building forts, but I normally wait because I'm going to get fort level 7s all around here anyways. So, you can also, though, if you look at the fortifications, these are only going to be in Sudetenland, Bohemia, West Slovakia, and this province that I cannot say the name of. So, southern Slovakia becomes vulnerable, and that's why you end up building the forts in Hungary, right? This one square also becomes vulnerable to the Germans, but the other squares are basically going to all be fort level 7s. So, normally I go ahead and just queue up some civilian factories. We're going to need those, and I go pretty much all guns here. You don't really want to build light tanks at all right now, so I'm just going to get rid of those. I pretty much want to go all guns and artillery. Let's see what our guys are using. They actually don't even have shovels yet, so we'll want to get them support equipment for shovels as well for the entrenchment. But like, tanks are sick, but the main goal is to defend here, right? So we'll get our guys doing jumping jacks to get trained up. You can see, I don't think these guys are even at full strength, so that's why we're going to get the 0.3% recruitable population going. Since we are a democracy and we can't go past limited conscription until war, that's really helpful. You can see Hungary's kind of got the same problem where they don't have full divisions. And we do have an air force. So we can have that flying over Budapest. And you can technically form the Austro-Hungarian Empire. Now, good luck with that, but it is doable if you took all of those regions. So, remilitarization of the Rhineland, not surprising. We'll go strategic decisions. And that'll give us a lot of... You can see we're starting to get some manpower coming in now because we're mobilizing a bit. The other thing is you do start with something called divided nation. So, less population and recruitable population and stability. You can get rid of that in this tree through several different ways. Actually, sorry, it's the next tree. You can get rid of that in this tree by getting united population. So you can also rush that. It's not bad. It's just I normally get that later than the political stuff and the forts, because I need the forts to stay alive. And I need the political stuff. Basically, the main goal is I'm going to get Yugoslavia and Romania in a faction with me. And I'm not going to worry about Poland, France, UK at all. But if I can just hold out until the Germany invades Poland or, the Low Countries, that'll bring France and UK in the war anyways. So I really just need Yugoslavia and Romania to try to help me. And then Germany's going to attack one of the other nations, which will pull in the Allies. And so we'll be solid there. Always improve relations before I invite them. It's always going to increase the chance that they'll actually join up with you. Can increase limited conscription right now just so I get the manpower coming through. I mean, you for sure want to go army defense. So you can pretty much blitz this Romanian or Hungarian threat. Hopefully Romania joins you. All my guys are trained up. If they don't join you, then that's going to be really sad. But relations are at 100. They are a democracy. So you really hope that just goes through. I still actually am guaranteed by France, but Munich Conference should get rid of that guarantee. So Romania is in. Now we're going to go Yugoslavia. Once they're both in, then I'll go start trying to bring down Hungary. So this does open the front. If the Germans and Italians take Yugoslavia, you're still, in trouble down here. So you'll want to build some forts around that line. The hope is just so you can hold as a unit, a trio of 3 countries. You also get the opportunity to attack Bulgaria, because Bulgaria is going to join Axis later. So you can do that with the Romanians, which really is a pretty good idea. Yugoslavia's in, so that's huge. Now we'll go Joint Security Council, and then we'll do Eliminate Hungarian Threat. So we should be able to get Hungary before Austria is even part of Germany, which is pretty massive. Build another civilian factory. You can do partial mobilization. Kind of deciding if I really want to do that or not, because you can always go to war economy later on. But for now, I'll do that. See if we're low on any resources. Now, I could invite everyone, and that would help me take out Hungary really quickly. But I should be able to take Hungary by myself. Getting all industry technologies here. Germany, always scary. And this is historical, so they might sweep through France pretty quickly. You could do rapprochement with Hungary. I'm really not actually sure what that does. But yeah, I'm just going to do eliminate the Hungarian threat. I'll get a war go on them. I'll take them out. And then I'll help Romania take out Bulgaria. And that should clear out the Axis members in Eastern Europe so we don't get backstabbed. You know, a civil war will happen in Yugoslavia, I think, at the outset of the war, which will be problematic. But we'll try to handle that. Maybe even keep some troops in reserve or something. But, yeah, Bulgaria and Hungary, obviously problems. And then you hope Germany does something crazy and the Allies get involved, so... So we get to select a grand doctrine. Gonna go grand battle plan. You can do some defensive postures. So get the Air Force in here as well. You get dissolve Bulgaria next, and then we'll start setting up forts. You see, the war against Hungary is going to go really quickly. Your Czechoslovakian army is just a lot stronger. Straight up. Yeah, you still want to make sure you guys don't do anything stupid, but... for the most part, will just be easy work here. So Hungary capitulated. Don't want them doing anything weird with their national focuses, so it's just an annex. And then retool the army, move it down to Bulgaria. If you want to, you can just call in, well, we'll just call in both of them. Yeah, now that you have this area, you want to get some serious forts down in this area. Because the Germans are going to come through Austria and attack you. So as soon as I finish Dissolve Bulgaria, I start getting forts. Want to start increasing our stability as well with improved worker conditions. So I don't really care if these guys come in with me. It's more of a just bring down Bulgaria as fast as possible kind of thing. And now I can start getting forts, Sudetenland fortifications, and I'll get increased recruitable population for each one of these focuses is the main thing. And, you know, Bulgaria stands absolutely no chance here against all of us. Like, I could technically annex some of it. Dude, if they keep Bulgaria alive, I'm going to be pissed. The AI does this sometimes where they won't leave negotiations. Like, they exited the peace conference, but they just have all the victory points. So they didn't select me as a beneficiary. Watch, Bulgaria's gonna still be alive. That's just ridiculous, dude. Why does the AI always do that stupid crap, bro? It's really frustrating that Bulgaria is still alive after that. It's just the stupid stuff the AI does. At a minimum, we at least destroyed their army. So, I'll take that as a W. Have more military factories than I used to. That's a W. So, there's more you could do here. Like, if you wanted to be crazy, the first thing you could have done was just fabricate on Austria. Like, Austria's going to go... Well, actually, you can't because you're democratic. Forgot about that. So, no, you can't do that. I lied. So, yeah, just going to build up the army now. Get the forts going. Like, literally the main thing I want is forts. I want forts all over the border. I don't really want to build anything else at all. We'll build some redoubt forts there in Hungary just in case Yugoslavia gets clapped. Yeah, we really want defensive postures. So you can see I'm no longer guaranteed by France. They didn't really like what I was doing here. But dude, we've got Czechoslovakia. Czechoslovakia's killing it right now. Let me get a screenshot of this Czechoslovakia. Except my cursor's always over everything, so it's not very easy to screenshot. It's a beautiful Czechoslovakia right now, though. I'll tell you that much. Do 2 army groups. Yeah, when we actually go to war, we'll want to get, like, probably service by requirement immediately. So we'll want to save up some political power for that. Let's see what Germany does, man. It's too bad you don't get a goal on Austria, because that would be sick as Czechoslovakia. You could get a war goal on Austria. You can also, once you get your forts, start going down this path, because you'll get, 1, democratic support, but also some different bonuses in here, like division defense. That'll actually get you to extensive conscription. But I really like just doing these first. Defensive posture is going to be massive. Because 1, you're getting your forts up. So once you get the level 7 forts up. Actually, you can't build straight to 10 anymore. You need the research. But that's okay. You need that redoubt line in case Yugoslavia gets whacked, which they really might. If Yugoslavia and Romania go down, the chance of you dying is like 99%. So I really don't even worry about the forts on Romania. But Romania can normally do pretty well, man. They can do well for a while. You can set up some air defense. You do have air defense 5 in Bohemia. So final fortifications there, you can grab some of these, which are, I have to say, pretty freaking good. If you look at them. I've always gone down the civilian path here instead of the left path. Now there is a different way to get rid of divided nation, just not thinking of it on the top of my head. Might be in this tree. But I'm going to start going down this tree. Try to get division defense on core territory increase. I mean, my guys are pretty locked in now with the forts, as you can see. Not super worried about that. Like, we're going to be feeling pretty strong with those forts. If you want to make them even stronger. I think they'll actually bomb your forts out a bit, so, you know, you can do some anti-aircraft. They're really not too expensive. So max fort level got increased. Considering just doing that again, but we want to get these support weapons as well. Support weapons are really the important one right now, just because we need the defense. We also just need some more men. Because this grouping is going to have to stretch across the Austrian border. Really don't have enough divisions right now. Which is why we're going to want to get down to this conscription level. None of these give recruitable populations, so we're really trying to get to defensive preparations. See, we're actually only at 65% Democratic, so you could have gotten Democratic bastion earlier because Beacon of Liberty cost 70%. It's, they're going to be coming for us soon. They are going to be coming for us soon. There goes Austria. My national focus tree is a little bugged out right there. A little bugged out again. Yep, there we go. So Grand Battle Plan's going to give us the best entrenchment here. Dude, my computer is freaking out on these menus. I actually got a lot of AA up, which I'm pretty stoked about. I'll get another row of forts. Really just need anything that's going to provide us good defense here, right? Actually, if I get 10, I might be able to add shovels to my guys now. See how much support equipment that would cost us. Yeah, well, it would definitely be too much. So if you added this, you get +6 defense, which is pretty good. If you added engineers, you get +24 defense, though. So we need engineers. And we need them now. So actually, this is not a bad idea right here. So my dudes are a bit under strength. They don't have their full complement. I know Germany's probably going to come for me now. If I can just hold these initial lines, though. Down goes Spain. I don't really need that because that's attack. I'm not really that interested in attack right now, to be honest with you. Well, we got Hungary and half of Bulgaria. Bulgaria's going to be pissed, dude. I'd be kind of pissed if I was them, too. I'm feeling pretty good about this at this point, though. We got a 400k man army. We got a support equipment upgrade. I think we just upgrade engineering again, even though it's gonna be a long one. So autosaves are killing me. Killing me, dude. Yeah, I just need 70% for Beacon of Liberty. Pretty sure that'll add a line in Hungary in case they poke through. Which I would very much appreciate. That's 35 days, so it's pretty quick. Saving up a lot of political power because I'm going to need to hit the conscription when they declare war on me. You know, if you do this, you might... If you do infantry advancement, you might be able to research... No, you still couldn't get anti-tank yet, so... I actually probably don't want to do that. Research sharing is always good with the faction. I don't think I have enough men for my towed artillery. We can go towed artillery, but I don't really have the guys. Now we're just going to start building forts. Building the rest of the forts up here. That's the first one that needs to go up. And those guys have got to move to cover that. I did not realize that was open. Is this open as well? I don't think that one's open. Just looks suspicious. Now we're just building forts the rest of the time. Forts on that province have got to go up quick, though. Operations. Yeah, we just want more organization for our guys. That's going to be huge. Just morale. They'll stay in the fight longer with plus 15 organization. That's really all we need. Yeah, Bulgaria, dude, is going to join Axis. And there's no reason that Romania shouldn't have annexed the rest of them. I would have annexed them. But nobody wanted to give me enough victory points. And I couldn't annex them without my allies coming into the war because... Oh, here we go, baby. Here we go. The Germans are coming. Romanians and Yugoslavians are moving to the front. Let's go, boys. Start getting some of this, some of these so we can get more factories going. Just got land forts queued, man. Just 8 million land forts queued. Once Germany declares war, I'll probably slow down to 4 speed. Right now, we can see Japan invading China, doing Japan things. Nothing really too much else happening right now. Nationalist Spain won the Spanish Civil War. I think we want to get this to reduce factory bomb vulnerability. Game freezing again. The game's been freezing more than it used to, but that's probably because I'm on 5 speed. They're not surrendering. What is this nonsense? Alright, the Germans have invaded officially. They're gonna launch a pretty big offensive, I would assume. In my territory. I'm actually gonna go ahead and just get the Air Force to, I know my Air Force is gonna lose. But just to contest for a while. Yeah, if I can get service by requirement right now, I will need it. Then I can use these guys, these 5 guys, just to... I can manually micro them and try to plug holes like what we're about to have right here. Mobilizing the men. Wonder if a civil war is gonna happen in Yugoslavia right now. So these guys, these crazy fools are actually attacking right now. That is not my goal. My goal is not attacking at the moment, it's just kind of hanging out and surviving. So, I did call my allies into the war. Oh, dude, he's providing 2? That's huge. That's huge, man. That's a game changer. Now, whenever Italy joins, that's going to be a killer. Can I join their war? I want to join their war. So I can kill these Czech or these Croatians. I think Yugoslavia should be able to handle it though. Yes, let me join your war. Once I can get these, let me just pull my 5 guys out right now. Send them down to Croatia. It is best we go ahead and get this Croatian situation handled now. Yeah, it looks like the Romanians have got it handled. Yeah. Yeah, they'll take care of it. I'm a little worried about Albania. Yeah, now we just need the Germans to do their crazy declare war all over everybody. Yeah, we might be able to win this one. Yeah. You can see Lithuania is guaranteed by Great Britain and France right now. You can get another 4th research slot. So, with Great Britain and France guaranteeing Lithuania, if Germany goes in on Lithuania, then we're going to get the Allies in the war, and then we should be able to beat Germany at that point. Like, we should legitimately be able to beat Germany in that situation. There we go. Game went into edit mode. I alt-tabbed for a second, and it nearly broke. I should never alt-tab again. So war support's really high. Stability, not as much. We can actually go to war economy now. Give us some more factories to play with. I haven't really been attacking them. You know, I don't have high manpower. I really want to get more people in the war before we do that. The Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact. Well, it's very unlikely that the Soviets come after me, so I don't really have to worry about that a whole lot. This is historical. So yeah, really unlikely the Soviets come after me. It looks like Romania did push out a little bit here. Into Bavaria, I think this is. Yep. So they're pushing a little bit past our forts. Air Force is actually doing pretty well, man. My Air Force actually won. That's kind of insane. I mean, their Air Force is just bombing the northern Balkans now, but I have 21 AA guns in that area. So... oh yeah, that's what you gotta watch out for, man. We can't have them breaking through right here. You gotta watch out for the Yugoslavians getting absolutely worked. I'm trying to beat this one motorized division. That could be bad. Yeah, if Albania joins, that's gonna be bad. If Italy joins in general right now, it'll be bad. Do have some forts on these lines. But yeah, we'll just really need the allies to kick in here. Like, my troops can't really push. It's more of a... they're more of a defensive army. Might be able to push that one guy out. Probably need to research that technology just so we can get better weapons when the time comes. Might go to take a couple provinces here and there. Doesn't have to be anything too crazy. The Yugoslavians are definitely going to fold when Italy comes in. And I need these guys to ramp up their recruitable population, bro. We need troops on the field, fellas. I feel like the computer's not done. Oh, yep. Alright, so Yugoslavia is going down. Probably going to want to form a fallback line here on my forts. And you pray that the Allies come into the war soon. Yugoslavia is dead. There's no way I save them against the Italian troops. Maybe Romania gets down there and is able to help them. Looks like they're pivoting. I don't know, man. Also, if Poland goes down... I didn't think about Poland. Ooh. Yeah, if Poland goes down... I'm going to need to build some redoubt forts over there. Poland could actually go down really fast. And I'll probably give military access, like, immediately to the Allies. If that happens, because I'll need them in my territory. Italy actually hasn't joined the war yet. I actually think I'm going to move and try to take Albania. I don't know, dude. There's so many Italians right there. Probably just stay put. That's a lot of Italians. I don't know if we're going to hold those. Poland refused the German ultimatum, so Germany has not decided to attack them yet. He might be a little smarter than he used to be, Mustache Man. They gotta send somebody to cover Albania, though. Honestly, Poland's got a pretty strong army. The problem is just, you know, Soviets plus the Germans partitioning them creates some real issues. Pretty much always go improve worker conditions when I can. Try to increase stability over time. It's pretty key. You can see Yugoslavia is kind of slowly dying. Yeah, this is historical, so I would assume that Poland does get attacked by Germany. And I wouldn't have expanded out this far, but Romania seems to want to get my guys encircled. So they're out there now. Artillery 2s, baby, let's go. Actually stocking up some infantry equipment since the war hasn't really been kicking off. Italy's not joined yet. I kind of want Italy to attack Greece, dude. Do it. You know you want to attack Greece. You know you want to attack Greece, man. We'll get Greece in the faction as well. That would be sick. Be the true Balkan faction. I know not a lot's happening right now, but the worst thing you can do is go up to 5 speed and then have them break through your line immediately. Dude, my plane's still holding on Czechoslovakia with these 21, and they're bombing the Balkans. They're bombing the hell out of the Balkans. But that makes a big difference because it protects your land forts. Yeah, Yugoslavians are struggling. Struggling against those German tanks, man. They're gonna get encircled up there. Yeah, those German tanks are plowing right now. That is not good. That is not good. Yeah, they're cooked, man. They are cooked. I'm a little worried about the Romanians getting all their troops trapped over there. I do not think I would have saved us either. Because I thought about sending all my guys over there, but that's so many Italians, man. Italians still haven't entered, but if they did, Yugoslavia would immediately go down, so. Wonder how capitulated Yugoslavia is. I could maybe send the next 10 guys that come out down there. That wouldn't sacrifice my line, but just try to stabilize Yugoslavia a bit. Germans were really confused there. Yeah, there's not a fort on that province. That's why we don't take provinces without forts. Because of what's happening over here on the left. Yeah, I didn't keep reserves in Prague. Because the way things started going. What the fuck? Our dudes just walked off the fort. We might be dead now. Our dudes just walked off the fort, bro. Are you kidding me? So frustrating when they do shit like that, man. I'll tell you where these guys are getting deployed now. They're getting deployed on the freaking capital, bro. So you just had all of our guys walk off. That's why you got a micro in this game. Shouldn't be a micro game. It's a micro game. There's still nobody on this province. There's nobody on this province right now. Cannot believe we just gave up our fort like that. Our like level 8 fort. Just like, nah. It's really not that good. That one we can actually give up. You see how there's not a fort there? Oh, Yugo, it's looking bad, buddy. It's looking bad. What the hell? Yeah, you can literally walk to this province as well. My dudes just aren't on them. I'm gonna have to do defensive redoubts in Bohemia. I might be cooked, man. I was hoping Germany was gonna attack Poland or Lithuania or somebody. And then the British would do something. Help me, British. The Germans. They're taking over. Yeah, we had a break in the Sudetenland up there. Just can't take territory back from the Germans is one of the biggest issues. Like, you can defend decently. But yeah, trying to take it back is always a terrible idea. Their guys are just way too strong for that. They have a lot of equipment too. Just need to get down there and protect Belgrade. Can't allow Belgrade to be taken. Then the Yugos are gonna go down. Trying to move some more guys in there and protect them. If the Italians joined the war at any moment, they would absolutely wipe them, but they haven't. And I've been really surprised by that. And I'm going to try to research this infantry anti-tank once this finishes. Yeah, we got to get in there by Belgrade. They actually have pretty comparable fielded manpowers. Not going to last like that forever. Alright, I got some dudes in there trying to, shore things up now. About to be 1940 with no World War II. Oh, shit. The Winter War has started. Starting to take some real bombing damage now. Oh, Finland and the Soviet Union signed a white peace like in 5 days. That was very odd. Well, Finland just gave it up, dude. They just gave it up. They said, no mas. You know, that's fair. It's actually pretty fair. We're, not really holding. Holding pretty well for the Little Entente, though. Or the Czech Entente. Technically, I think Little Entente is what the French has. Maybe if I would just walk these guys down here, they'll fight for a battle. Then they'll go back to my fallback line efforts. I think if Yugo goes down at this point, Romania goes down. So that's not looking good. It's these damn German tanks, man. At this point in the game, these things are unstoppable. They just smash through your lines, bro. We are not holding. We're not holding Yugoslavia. one of my guys just got surrounded back there. Alright. Time to fall back. Fall back to the line. Retreat. Ooh, they could technically get through there to Romania. I didn't even think about that. Because I conquered that part of Bulgaria. About to try to set up a fallback line for Romania. I don't think I can build forts in their territory. If I could, I should. No, I can't. I totally would have built forts all over Yugoslavia if I could have done that. Yeah, Yugoslavia is going down, dude. I'm just trying to get my guys out of there. Think might be the beginning of the end, man. We're trying to hold on. Trying to hold on as long as we could. Yeah, I need more ambushers. Dude, Romania needs some freaking land forts on that front. Romania is down to 32 divisions. I actually have 88 divisions, man. That's pretty good. I feel like if these guys had just started cranking out divisions, we'd be a lot better shape. Croatia isn't making guys either, so it's fair. Italy still doesn't join the war. Really couldn't tell you why not. Yeah. So I have a bit of a buffer zone having Hungary there. So, you know, worst case scenario, can retreat to that row of forts. I still have Czechoslovakia. You just have to somehow get a orderly withdrawal, which is the difficult part. But yeah, I mean, I still have Hungary as a buffer zone. As long as I don't lose mainland Czechoslovakia, which I'm apparently trying to do over here, we'll be alright. No! No! How did he take that when I was literally attacking him? Shit. That is bad. That is real bad. They can punch through here, they can cut you off real quick. I think I need to create like a shitty defense division. And remove a lot of these infantry. Oh my god, I just replaced all my divisions. Oh, I meant to duplicate it, dude. that's not what I meant to do. All my divisions just got like way weaker and are gonna need reinforcements. What I wanted to do was this and duplicate. So I could get some trash units out here. Like rapid response guys. I just need to cover land right now. Just need more divisions to cover land. Yeah, now that that month went by, my guys are very much reinforced compared to what they were before. My Air Force finally got clapped. I actually took one of my anti-air guns. That's it's kind of messed up. I mean, Yugoslavia's just holding on to the bitter end, dude. I respect the hell out of that. Yeah, I hate to do this. We just need some guys to cover borders here. Guys with shovels and artillery to get in there and cover weak spots. Divisions to cover some ground on these forts. I should have done that earlier. Like, you can have crappier divisions if they're defending these heavily fortified areas, but this is probably the last one I produced of this, though. It's pretty down on rifles and artillery now. Netherlands caves to the British. What? What does that even mean? I don't know, but it sounds provocative. I don't want an expeditionary force for Romania. I just want you to use your own guys. Going to 5 speed, speed this up a little bit. More support weapons will increase defense. I got anti-tank, which I think is pretty crucial for me. If I go down the middle, we can get rid of divided population, which would also be big. I think I can just do this. My democracy is not going to go down that much. I'll just gain it back anyways. Bleeding them out pretty decently. Killing them 4-1, dude. It's the German army we're talking about. This is a German freaking army that we're talking about. Still taking them down 4-1. Soviet-German trade agreement. Let's see how the world's doing. Japan's doing China things still. I like how it shows me those waters are dangerous. Like, I don't have a navy, bro. I don't even have convoys. We don't even have civilian ships or shoreline. Yeah, these guys are pushing hard now. I don't think I have very good supply in Hungary, unfortunately. Oh, I might be dead. Yeah, I'm not gonna hold this line now. Took a long time for Italy to join, but no shot that I hold this line now, so... Thinking about the best way to try to set up on these forts. I almost need to hold until I can deploy more guys. Or I pull these dudes out of Romania, which is what I'm going to do. So, if I can set up along this line of forts. Then when these guys get pushed back out of Hungary, then I might be able to hold there. It's going to be ugly, though. Yeah, that is going to be real ugly. Dude. I think that's a volunteer. I thought he was... I thought that volunteer division was fighting against me for a second. I was like, Britton, what are you doing, bro? This is honestly a massive issue. Why are we so short-staffed right there, dude? What are we doing? They break through right there. I'm cooked. I'm gonna get encircled down here too. Need to start withdrawing. Having the men fall back. Now that they're bombing my forts, this gets a little sketchier as well. Leave these 6 guys just trying to hold him back a little bit. But the rest of them. Well, the bad thing is, we're about to get cooked. The good thing is, we're shortening the defensive line. Just getting butchered by these Italian troops, man. It's really a sad day when you're getting butchered by Italian troops. Try to get the retreat of these guys out so I don't get encircled. Oh yeah, that's bad, dude. Gotta hold him at that fort, man. Gotta hold him at that fort. Romania's cooked, man. Somehow Yugoslavia actually holding. Don't ask me how, but they are. This is crazy, bro. This is crazy. We're holding them, man. We're freaking holding them. Now, the Italians are pretty bad, so they might let all of their troops get spent. Alright. I had to attack to hold that guy in position so I didn't lose my, my area right there. That area's like... This is tough. This is tough right now. Just getting hard pushed down here, dude. It's incredible, really. I think the Romanians, the Yugoslavians somehow not capitulated. Romanians are in just absolute deep crap right now. If I can't get the allies in the war, it's gonna be game. You know, I like this idea of the defense division. I just need a lot of them with some artillery and shovels. Maybe even less infantry in them like I'm doing. Clog up some of these lines and forts. Like, normally you'd want more infantry in your division, but, you know, I just don't have very good men, so... I think I lost that. I think that's okay, actually. Why do we have no guys right here? What are we doing? They somehow take these forts? That's freaking Germany, dude. They just magic take forts a lot of the time. Pisses me off, dude. If they start pushing here, I'm going to have to do a withdrawal to this back area and just give up the tip. I'm going to have to give up Slovakia. Soviet Union. Oh, they're just firing on Bessarabia. That's what they're doing. That's what those Soviet guys are up to. Could really use a lend-lease right now. I don't even know how it would get to me if I requested a lend-lease, though. Yo, what? They gave me weapons? They actually gave me weapons. No way, dude. I think the Soviet Union's gonna give me weapons too. Bro, the Soviets just gave me 14,000 rifles? No way that actually shows up in my stocks. How are they gonna get them to me? I have 0 convoys. I don't think that's actually true. I mean, that would be freaking sick if it was. I think I'm more negative than I was. I mean, at some point, the Germans are going to invade Poland. I'm going to have guys to cover this Polish front. Which I got nobody for. I don't think that actually happened, dude. I don't see any change in my rifle numbers. Ooh, we're losing that bad now. Those tanks are pushing. They're pushing that area. I requested the lend-lease. Doesn't seem to be doing anything. Dude, would Italy like attack Greece or something? This is the most resolved Germany I've ever fought against. Like, Germany nor Italy are doing any bogus decisions. It's 1940. They haven't invaded Poland. Haven't exiled government. Well, they only have 51 manpower. So that might be kind of tough for them to recruit guys, but yes! Yes! Yes, dude. Italy did it. They attacked Greece. Now we gotta get the Allies in here, man. Gotta get the Allies in here. Alright. That could change the war right there, man. That could change the war. France can definitely have access to my stuff. Kidding me? Alright, non-aggression pact to those two guys. No one on the German front, dude. France walking right through. Man. Just what I needed, dude. Just what I freaking needed. We needed that bad, too. I want Hungary back. Bring me back my Hungary. Actually, I might be able to take this fort back now. A lot of the time what I'll do is use a division to stop their division from walking. And then I can take the province. Pretty nifty little tactic, actually. Yep, I actually have infantry equipment again, too. I think thanks to the Allies with their Lend-Leases. I'm going to take all the Lend-Leases I can get right now. I got my fort back. Wait, does this not have a fort? Maybe it's the next one. That definitely has a level 7 fort. Hell yeah, dude. We got some Yugoslavians on our side, too. That's what I'm talking about. Romania needs to let French and British troops enter their territory. So they're having a bad day right now. Yeah, heavy fighting along the Maginot. Oh, dude. Soviet Union's not going to like that Croatia's got Bessarabia. Oh, no, never mind. They didn't. It's all the Soviet Union. May as well get this industry research. Now I'm just chilling, dude. I'm surviving as Czechoslovakia. This is how you do it, boys. The other thing you could have done, which would be funny, is you build this Czech Entente at the beginning, and then you just don't get this tree at all. And then, like, later on, after you survive against the Germans, you go, like, fascist or communist. That would actually kind of be the way to do it. Huh. Because then you could fabricate on anybody. But right now, like, you can't fabricate against countries that haven't generated world tension when you're a democracy. I mean, the main goal was to survive against Germany, but that's a very interesting way to play it if you wanted to. You build your Entente after you survive, then you can expand out and try to go Austria-Hungary. The boys are ready, man. We're freaking ready. Like, I don't know how you actually get Austria-Hungary if you're a democracy. You can actually do some kind of cool stuff with governments in exile now. I like it. I like it a lot. Found the coal mines. Let's churn the wheels of war. You know, if I get enough guys, I could do a little offensive on Germany. Like, if I could cut them off at Breslau, that'd be pretty good. Get rid of divided nation, finally. I think probably the easiest place to push in is Hungary. But they're getting a little thinner up here, as they have to divert units. Oh, they got a little pushback, I think, from the Maginot. No, they're still on the Maginot. They pushed in. This just looks prettier. Greece, yeah, Italy attacking Greece. As Italy does. That was a terrible invasion in real life. And also a terrible choice now. Wonder if we could just take this one German troop. Our guys are not well trained. Romania's holding on. Somehow. They don't even have ports anymore. Am I able to take this one guy? It's a maybe. Oh, Soviet Union has attacked Poland. Might need those 11 guys to the Polish border. Yep. You know, Germany and Poland haven't gone to war yet. Poland might be able to hold against the Soviets by themselves. They already beat the Soviets once. I think in 1920, maybe? 1919, 1920. So they could do it again. It's not looking good. That looks like a tank breakthrough. Hope the Soviets stay away from me, dude. I like how the Soviets are like, I mean, historically, this is historical mode today. Like, historically, Germany was supposed to attack and us split this, but I guess if they're not going to, we're going for it. Fair game. Fair game. Dude, the poor Poles. Now the Allies are actually at war with the Comintern as well, which is not good. Though Germany and the Comintern should go to war this year, historically speaking. I think it was Operation Barbarossa was in 1941. Yeah, it was June 1941. Yep, here come the Germans. Poland's definitely going to get carved up. Can't really launch offensives and offense with how things are going right now. This guy actually says his front's really good. He's like, we fucking got him, sir. We got him. And I'm like, let's just see how things go. Oh, Peru versus Ecuador, dude. Things are getting crazy. The world is truly at war. I should have declared war on Poland, too. No, I'm just kidding. You don't want that smoke, dude. You don't want that smoke from the Allies. Poland's looking pretty partitioned right now, if you had to ask me. Same with the Baltics. But we are looking solid on the defense, man. People might think this is a boring one, but go play Czechoslovakia, man. Let me know how it goes. I've had some crazy ones where I've pushed in as Czechoslovakia, but Yugo and Romania just didn't get enough troops up this game. Kingdom of Greece also in the Czech Entente, actually. I'm fired up about that, dude. Fired up about that. I think I should just keep these guys around with no front line until Germany actually gets Poland, because they're just moving all over the place right now. I can't believe Poland was leasing me, dude. Like, you might just want to use those rifles, bro. I was hoping I maybe could take that one square, but looks like the answer is no. That's not too bad. How are they going to split up the territory, though? I think based on the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact, the territory gets split up differently than that. Not that anybody cares about that pact, apparently. Oh, there it goes. Yep, whatever that creature is. Dude, what is that? Done. could have rushed guys in there, but it's not really, doesn't really make a lot of sense for my strategy with the forts. This is one of the most dangerous areas as Czechoslovakia, is if they crash this little area and trap a bunch of your troops. So a lot of the time you can honestly just pull out if you're in threat and defend from this area, which I almost did earlier on. Thins the German lines out more than mine. Now if Germany would just attack the Soviet Union in June, we'll be solid. I might be able to take pretty much all this territory if I get lucky and form Austria-Hungary. That would be sick. I don't think that's going to happen, but that would be sick. Yeah, those German troops are strong, man. You have to have the forts to fight against them. Not a lot happening out there. Just doing a little micro. No, not Trotsky, man. He was a good lad. Not really. I actually don't know a lot about Trotsky. He's just talking shit. I think the access to the sea should come with conquer, annex war goals against everyone that has a port. That's what I think. That's actually pretty sick. Plus, you get another research slot, which I think I have 5. No, I don't. Don't have 5, actually. But we no longer have divided nation, which is a pretty big one. Pretty big. Let's just get that steel from the Soviets. Soviets and myself, we're tight, dude. We go back to 5. We'll keep a close eye on things. You know, the Czechoslovakian army, dude, 1.13 million men in the field. Hey, we're kind of chilling, man. Our war percentage is not good. We might be able to get a little bit of land out of this. I'll get Hungary back, obviously, because that was my land anyways. I'll get Bulgaria back. I mean, Italy's gonna capitulate, so... Once Italy capitulates, Romania basically goes free, I think. Yugoslavian troops and Greece troops are going to be free, and then I just try to push into Hungary. I should get a lot of war score for damage to enemy. Yeah, land combat damage. I actually have a decent amount of war score off that. Holding them, man. Problem if I try to go on offensive too early, all my guys lose their morale, then they punch through my fort. Things can get pretty ugly pretty fast. They're doing a lot of probes, man. A lot of probing attacks. Later on in the game, if I keep playing this, I'm going to need field hospitals. For sure. Just mass war out here, dude. May as well get the infrastructure going for this iron. Yep, Italy looking pretty rough, dude. As usual. Typical Italy. Typical Italy. Just getting absolutely dogged. They take Rome. Take Rome in Italy is toast. Ooh, they fractured. Man, I wish I was being guarded by Italian troops, man. So I could actually push these guys. Forgot they go through that weird fracture. Now we've got allied Italian. It does put Germany in a very weird spot. Dude, evil Italy still has a lot of troops, though. Why is France at war with, oh no, they're not, sorry. Want to launch an attack. Just don't think my guys, I don't believe in my guys. These German units are just stacked, man. can always do that and just put one line of guys just to defend. That way you're actually, you know, you're pushing, but you've got defense on the back line at the same time. Yeah, field hospitals would be huge for my guys. I don't really have the equipment for it, but would be pretty big. I actually captured one province. You know what? I'm actually pretty impressed by that. We might actually take Vienna. I think the Germans might just be stretched really, really thin with all the craziness they've done. Of course, once my lines run into the Allied troops, it's gonna get real confusing and ugly. That was pretty good, guys. I'm pretty impressed. Still getting ambusher. There's a bunch of Italian troops on my... I don't even know how Italy has any... Like, what is this? How do they even have any manpower for these guys? How is it even possible? The game's won at this point. It's just how long is Germany gonna hang on? Oh, dude, Japan just attacked the Allies, though. It's gonna divert some of their troops. It's definitely gonna divert some of their troops. What if we take some assault troops here? Duplicate this. We do assault. I actually don't have trucks, so that's not gonna work. We're gonna need 12 divisions of assault troops. We're gonna break some mofos. We're gonna break some mofos. Yeah, I mean, having the field hospitals on the assault guys is going to be super helpful as well. Norway, not Norway, no! Maybe even push into northern Germany here with them. It's pretty lightly defended up there. Does bring me away from Austria, which is kind of what I want. But I don't think I'm going to get that from the Allies anyways. I think this basically, once Germany falls, this will be GG. And I've completed my democratic Czechoslovakia. Alright, guys. You guys are about to break some fools. Should have seen if Iran would have joined my faction. Probably not. They probably think we're losers. And they're probably right. You know, and they're probably right, too. Opening. Opening. Alright, well, they closed those, but it's worth a micro try. How's Germany still full on everything, dude? Germany does really amaze me with their ability. Ooh, someone is in Poland, bro. I don't even care. They're not even moving, bro. We're doing it, man. We're going on the offensive. Don't care. Don't care, dude. We're doing it. Sending all legions on the offensive right now. We gotta do our part. Do our part in World War II. Bring down this German Empire. Scum. Gotta apply pressure. Hey, you can see how this backfires a little bit. Because they do counterattack and take forts and stuff like that. Dude, so many of these German troops are going to get trapped. They are cooked, man. They are really cooked. Figured they would do exactly what we talked about, which is just way overextend if you can survive for a long time. That's Czechoslovakia, and then you are chilling, dude. Oh, snap. So I really want Austria. Bro, I got way more out of this than I thought I was going to get. Even if I lose these ones, that's still pretty sick. I would really like this, please. Bro. Yugoslavia. Yugoslavia, dude. Don't tell me the German Reich is still alive. Someone puppeted? I got that too, dude. Oh, wait, I didn't get this. Oh, dude, I need that. I think he's already there, dude. I think he needs my permission. Oh, world tension's not 100% anymore. So I think at this point, I can't actually change anything, right? Like, I've already gone down certain pathways. So I think that's pretty much game. It's too bad you can't, like, do this in, It's too bad you need all the territory. And that you can't do this in sections because... German Republic, my ass, dude. I don't trust those guys. Dude, the thing is, if world tension went up even more, I can't believe world tension's at 59%. I guess it went down a lot from that. They just all canceled their peace treaty with me. Why? Or their non-aggression pact. I'm a nice guy. Yeah, if world tension gets up to 100%, I can actually fabricate on Germany. Which, that would be wild. That would be sick. British Italy? That's hilarious. I need a map view without all the nonsense. Yeah, the Soviets are still at war. Bro, Romanians left my faction? They're fascist. Oh, dude, I should be able to attack them still if they're fascist. Wonder if I could just really piss them off somehow for them to attack me. Actually, both these guys are going fascist. What does this fascist tree do? Hope he... Kinda hope he justifies on me. Oh, Romania took Bulgaria that time, yeah. Yugoslavia got Albania. It's kinda cool. Well, that's gonna be it, I think. I'd love to continue this on, but unless I hit 100% world tension, which I don't know how it's not already there, nothing's going to happen. So if you guys enjoyed that one, that's holding off Germany with democratic Czechoslovakia. If you made it all the way to the end, drop a like. If you learned something, subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.